I'm going to introduce you to one of the newer members of our team. This wonderful lady was raised in a home with a lot of network marketing. Her name is Ashley Warren, and she's done a truly incredible job at Powur. What Ashley's been able to do is she's built over 25 team members, 90 projects as a partnered closer, 27 personal contracts, 41 additional contracts where she closed for others. So remember, we talked about people who are setting appointments. There's people who are closing appointments. You can also do both. So it's just in this short period of time, she has done over 68 contracts. It's an amazing accomplishment from an amazing human who's got beautiful energy. And she's going to come up and share with each of you how Ashley's been able to go about what she's been able to do with Powur. So help me welcome to the stage, Ashley Warren. Ashley?
Thank you so much. Well, hello, guys, and thank you, Charles, for the warm introduction. What a pinch me moment to be here with these leaders, to be on stage, to speak with all of you. If you would have told me that, like just 2 years ago, that within 7 months, not only would I be selling solar, but I'd be standing on stage training you amazing people, I would have thought you guys are absolutely crazy. So who am I? I'm a mother of 3. Like Charles says, I come from a network marketing background, and this is my daughter, Poppy. She's 3 years old, almost, and 5 and a 7-year-old. Again, I want to check in with you guys. Who is new here? Everyone drop a 1 in the chat if you're new, and then if you're ready to reignite and re-engage your business, drop a 2. Curious who's new, curious who's ready to re-engage, reignite their business. I'm loving it. Okay. So my goal here is for you guys to walk away feeling empowered to strike conversation about setting appointments, about solar, to feel comfortable, whether it's at your kid's soccer game, friends and family, or you're on the dialer. So let's get into it. Okay, so you guys, as a setter, you are a professional information gatherer. You're not chasing people. What you're doing is you're qualifying them. You want to always have the end in mind. So while it's great, yes, we want to set the appointments, we want people to show up, but the end in mind is that they go solar with us. That quote there in the middle, I'm going to dive into that here in a little bit. Let's move into people like themselves. So number 1, people want to hear themselves talk. So if we can get people speaking, one of the best ways we can do that is by being like them. This is essentially mirroring them. So this can be tone, pace. Really, you have just one moment. I'm speaking from, I get on the dialer quite a bit. I'm on the phones all the time. I know I have really just a fraction of a second to keep them on the phone and keep them talking. So no, you're not a telemarketer. You are a professional gatherer of information. Your tone and your energy is really going to set the stage for their entire experience in solar. So from the moment you are communicating with that homeowner to the end when they decide to go solar, you set the tone, so you really do have quite a responsibility. So I love to just keep this in the back of your mind. They need this. You're just showing up to see if it's the right fit for them, to decide if it makes sense. That's what we're doing. Does this seem like something you guys can do? Does this make sense? People like themselves. Are we pretty good at mirroring? One of the things I'll do is if someone is slower and maybe talking at a lower volume, I'll match them. If someone's really high energy, I'll match them as well. Or if someone's a little bit gruff and wants me off the phone, I'll be gruff and I will get off the phone. Or if they're really busy and they're fast-paced, I'll be really busy and fast-paced as well. People like themselves, and what you're doing is you're keeping the momentum of them talking. Alrighty, so let's move into framework. We got step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Number 1, don't apologize. Guys, we want to hold our posture. You're not going to be saying, sorry I called, sorry to bother you. You're not apologizing. You have something really incredible to offer and really incredible to show them, and all you're doing is you are gathering the information to see if it's the right fit. Number 2 is to break preoccupation. Guys, our homeowners, all of our lives are so busy. We're running around, we got kids, we got a million things going on. What breaking preoccupation is we are that pattern interrupt in their lives. And how do you break preoccupation? Again, it's that one moment that keeps them on the phone or keeps them talking. For me, this looks like being incredibly friendly. I'm like, hey, Sarah, how you doing? And they're wondering, how do I know this chick and why is she calling me? It can look different. It can be really bold. You can have a line. Whatever it is, you'll find your groove. But we want to break preoccupation and break the pattern of these crazy busy lives. Step 3, you're always going to follow the process and the basic outline. So keep in mind, homeowners and everyone, they're going to try to derail you. They're going to come up with all sorts of smoke screens and objections to get you off the phone or to have you not be talking anymore. What we want to do is we're going to agree, okay, we agree with whatever objection, and we're going to redirect because we're going to stay on the process, on the outline, and this is with these 5 steps. Number 3 is the who, what, why, and then the call to action. Just due to time, go ahead and screenshot that. 4, we're going to keep them talking. Again, guys, this is the snowball effect. I know if I'm looking at a phone and I've got them at minute 4, I'm getting a bill and I'm booking an appointment almost 100% of the time. These are some really good quotes that I like to use a lot. Absolutely, I hear you. Nothing worse than some random calling you. But real quick before I go. And then a mini takeaway. I and my team will always say something like, look, I'll tell you this. If we can't help you save money by going solar, we're just going to cancel your appointment. We are booked, double, triple booked as it is, and we don't want to waste your time. How's that sound? A, now they know you're not going to waste their time. And B, you've also just kept your posture that you can take away that appointment. Google Earth is your friend. If you don't have anything to say, you don't know what to talk about, pull up their house, talk about their door, their pool, their bushes, whatever you want to talk about, this is a great one. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, this is the framework continued. Guys, this is just 5 questions. Who here, go ahead and drop in the comments, can memorize 5 questions? Give me a thumbs up if you can memorize 5 questions. I'm sure it's going to be coming. So better yet, I'm just going to give you these 5 questions. Awesome, awesome. Here they come. Cool. So how many of you guys can essentially copy and paste this into your notes? If we can have Megan go ahead and copy and paste these 5 questions into the comment section, what you guys can do is you're going to go pull up your notes section and copy and paste those questions in there. Perfect. Okay. So next time you're at a soccer game, next time you're with your kids, you're at the grocery store, or you finally ran into that homeowner that you know needs to go solar, these are questions to keep them talking. So based off of this, again, we are in the discovery phase. We are discovering if this makes sense for these homeowners to go solar. So what are we doing? We're asking questions. Then, based off of how they answer, you are going to say, based off how you answer these questions, I think this is going to be a really good fit for you. These are your questions, keeping that snowball moving, keeping them talking. Alrighty, let's go to a very important part, getting the bill and booking the appointment. I mean, we basically need these, right? So I do both of these at the exact same time, and I'll tell you why. So when I get to this part of the call or the conversation, I'll ask, do you get your bill electronically or in the mail? No matter what they say, let's say I'm on the phone, I'll say, hey, are you home right now? Great. So now I know if they said that, if they're home, they're going to be able to get me that bill. I just took away a way for them to not do that. I'll say, okay, great. Is the number I'm calling on, is this a number I can text? Okay, cool. So I'm going to shoot you over my digital card. Do you see that there? Okay. You are going to see my face there. Do you see the picture? You see my picture right there? Okay, cool. Click it. You're going to see a few things. Okay, so you are going to see my name. You'll see my contact information. At the bottom, you're going to see a homeowner intro video. It's a great one to watch. It's just going to explain what solar is and what solar isn't. This is going to be a great one for you to watch before we meet next. Okay, cool. So you got that. So just like I sent over my digital card, why don't you go ahead and get your bill? You said you got that in the mail in your home right now. Why don't you just go snag that for me and take a picture? I like to put it on a table, snap it. I want to see all 4 corners. While you do that, I am going to go see when we have a availability for you next week to meet with our Maryland expert, our Connecticut expert. So now what I've done is I'm distracting them and myself so they have to go get the bill, and I'm waiting for them. And then you just pause. You wait for them to go grab that bill. And then, or you can walk them through how to get it digitally, and then I book them. Here is a really good time for you to ask who the decision makers are, and I'm going to explain how you can do that. And then also what they do for a living. This is a really awesome time for this. So instead of asking who the decision makers are, you'll get someone that says, well, I'm the decision maker, my wife makes no decisions. And then they get to the consultation, and then they have to run it by their wife. You don't want one-leggers. So what you're gonna ask is, who's in the home with you? Great. So you and your wife, Jan? Okay. So remind me, do you and Jan work? Okay, you're retired and Jan works. So I'm gonna go find a time in the evening next week. So I have our Maryland expert. She's available at 4 o'clock on Tuesday. She also has a 6:30 on Thursday. Which of those two times work for you? They'll pick their time, or they'll give you a time that works best. You got the appointment, you just got the bill. Pretty easy. Give a thumbs up if you think you can do this, following this framework. Again, take a screenshot. You'll get your groove down, but this is the best way to do it. This always works. Awesome. Love it, David, Crystal. You guys are awesome. Okay. Now you want to connect them with their energy expert. Guys, don't tell them they're going to meet with the closer. No one wants to be closed. Don't say that. So you are going to say, okay, I'm going to connect you with your energy expert. This is a great example that Jeff did for me. Hey, Jay, please meet Ashley Warren, your West Virginia expert, blah, 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 blah. You can see he puts in my digital card, and then I connect with the homeowner. And then you can see even at the very bottom, there's the link I'm sending as his virtual meeting is coming up. So now that homeowner has two people looking at that time for their consultation, and they're going to show up. Alrighty, so again, with the copy and pasting, give me some sort of fun emoji if you think that you can copy and paste some more stuff into notes right now, because I'm just going to give it all to you. So Megan, if you can go and just put these, there are 2 sample texts. Pick your favorite one, or kind of just make it your own. This is going to be you. Yay, I love all these fun emojis. What you're going to do is this is going to be you introducing your homeowner to the expert. You're going to 3-way text them. I love to do this. It establishes rapport before the meeting even happens. Great. So go put these in your notes, and this is going to be your guys' steps. Cool. Well, let's wrap it up. The mindset of a setter, we got to remember we are in the driver's seat. As a setter, again, we set the tone for their entire experience. We have to remain in the driver's seat. Our homeowners are going to try to derail us with objections and all the things. Stick to the process, remain in the driver's seat, and mirror them, let them speak. Again, you don't need to be perfect, but you do have to keep showing up. I remember when I was first on the dialer, I would be shaking, and I would have like that voice where it sounds like you're gonna cry, you're so nervous. And if someone would swear at me, I would just like turn off the phone. I would just be done. Like, it was just too much, I remember. But what did I do? I just kept talking to people. And all we have to do is just keep talking to people and listen to them. Be compassionate. Follow the process. Again, guys, use humor, empathy, and originality. If I have an opportunity to make a homeowner laugh, I know I've got them, because now we're friends. And also empathy. If I get on the phone and I ask how someone is and they give me some sort of answer that they're not okay, I'm going to ask what's going on. We want to be empathetic and then original. Guys, we're not following a script. We're not cut and dry. We are really just professional information gatherers, seeing if this is a good fit for our homeowners. And then above all, bring the grit. I have only been in solar for less than a year, and a lot of really amazing things happened because I made a decision to jump in with both feet. So I invite you all, whether or not you guys are new and you're just like, this is my place, jump in with both feet. If you guys have already been here and you're just reigniting your business, I invite you to restart it, clean slate, come Monday, use these awesome scripts, and get talking. Again, thank you guys so much for having me. Thank you, Charles. Thank you so much. You're the best.
Shared some gold up there. That was truly remarkable, Ashley. Fantastic. Put your hands up for Ashley.